I am pretty tired, but it's okay. We're figuring shit out, dude. Something cool today that you might be happy about. Well, not besides the fact that we're playing the CORINNE demo, which I'm quite excited about, but something else is pretty exciting. Yeah, hello. I think late Saturday is pretty good. The only downside is that I do Time Stranger at like 11 AM. And I always get up at like 7 on Sunday, so it's a bit weird. Hello, Hazard. I hope you enjoyed Birmingham today. Oh, this game just starts, apparently. Let me stop the tracker stuff. Bear with me a minute. I gotta remember how to capture an RPG Maker game, because it's been, like, forever since we've done this. Can I do it this way? Let's see. I might not like it. Oh yeah, we didn't run fucking ads. While I get this set up, I am gonna run them. I'm not gonna start the game until then. Duh. That's what the buffer's for. And I didn't do it, so... Yeah, this game is locked into one of my screens. Okay, I managed to get off of it. Oh, apparently it's already running. Okay, never mind. Window capture should work. It should. Yeah, I need to just find where my window capture window is. I know I have it because I literally was recording game footage today. Oh, is it picking it up? Or is there something in front of it? There might be something in front of it. Okay, this game isn't picking up quite as I've expected. It's also stuck on another monitor. It's stuck on the wrong monitor for some reason. It's stuck on my second monitor rather than my main one. Right, I think I can move it. I could run this display capture, and I think I will. Just because I'm having trouble actually, like, grabbing this game for some reason. Oh wait, never mind. I got it. I don't know why, but I had to change, like, a random capture setting, and it seemed okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the bloody opening ads to finish, because no one likes that shit, do they? No one likes that shit. As it would turn out. Actually, before I get started, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna need to mute the mic to do it. It's only gonna take like 20 seconds. Okay, that's all fine. Speaking of 20 seconds, we've got like 20 seconds left of the Twitch evilness. Yeah, I was saying how much, like, I've grown, like, disdain for Twitch. Like, at the end of the day, I still stream for fun, but I don't know. Twitch is, like... Twitch feels so, like, unshitified. I am, like, genuinely concerned something might happen to it in, like, the next 10 years. Anyway, you'll be happy to know that at least today, it's not gonna be tomorrow, just so you know, because I'll be streaming from my laptop, but at least for today, VTuber's here. So, it's been a while, but the VTuber is here. So feel free to try and bonk. It should work. I think I did set it to target myself. Yeah, so it works fine. Cool beans. Cool. So... Shit, I clicked. But it said this game may contain situations that may be uncomfortable for players. So... Nice fairy throw. Did it do the other fairy throw? Or did it, like, veto it? It's gonna run another one just in case. So, we've got some cool movement here. Is this a custom... I don't know if this is like a custom script or what have you, but like there's like very subtle movement on the character here. Just trying to like understand the movement a little bit. It might be like live 2D, maybe. Could be like live 2D. What was the situation from Cassie again? Let me just have a look here. Sorry if I'm being slow and thorough with this, but... Oh, you spent 3 years making this. Yeah, and I think you said that there was not much else you did in between. Hey there, Narando. But yeah, welcome in. We're gonna just open. It's actually a bunch of layers. Nice. It kind of reminded me of like live 2D or something. My dreams frighten me. I don't want to talk about them. I actually like sleeping. That's gonna be what I'm doing after stream today. When I'm here, I don't dream. That's why I made this place. So you say this game was similar to IB. I have played IB. But I think I only got like... maybe like 3 of the like endings in IB, if you count the bad endings or like the deaths. But I do remember playing IB. It's a cone. Is it a cone? No. What is that? Oh, it's like light, I think. I think it's supposed to be like a light, cone. Sprite kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy 4-ish. There's like a little bit more detail in the movement here. Got like the bear onesie. So we've got like on-screen buttons. You can play with mouse if you want. Let's see if the... Yeah, the mouse is still weird in RPG Maker. Like the way the pathing is always strange, but it's okay. It's functionable. Hey there, Derp and Daniel. How you doing? It's the FF5 Beastmaster. Actually, kinda, yeah. It's just, it's, instead of a wolf, it's a bear. Anyway, I'm gonna say again, Final Fantasy V is the best Final Fantasy. That's not 14, but yeah, don't at me. I have very unpopular opinions. I like very weird shit. I'm always tired, but I can't sleep. Would you like to save? Like the inverted pictures here. Yes, kind of like emotional Final Fantasy. This is a set of precision screwdrivers. They're a must-have for anyone who works with clocks and pocket watches. Everyone should have a screwdriver handy anyway. Michael? Watch us all on the left. It might be better if you're on the right. Okay. Let me see if I can move myself 1 second. Let me just quickly test Karasi, make sure it's all where it should be. Cool. There you go, that might be a little bit better. Got this place while I'm gone. I will apologize in advance. I'm a little tired to do, like, voices and stuff, so it'll be mostly, like, just reading. But we'll still be, taking stuff in. I've had this alarm clock ever since I was a child. It's loud ticking mixes well with the rest of your clocks. I'm already gonna call that this is some kind of dream that she's having. She says she doesn't dream, but this has to be, like, a dream of some kind. The combined sound helps take my mind off things. This is my Keywind pocket watch. It's from the late 1800s. Feels therapeutic to disassemble and reassemble it. I like keeping it with me. Corinne stands still. You can see the date and time of day in the upper right. It's currently the afternoon of March 31st. Time advances at the end of each chapter. This is a relatively modern cuckoo clock from 1960. Cuckoo clock manufacturing originated in a German mountain range called the Black Forest. They've been making cuckoo clocks there ever since the 1700s. The one I was made in America. See, Corinne could be a antique specialist already. Imported clocks were so ornately crafted that they usually arrived damaged back then. So there's a lot of clocks here. Lots of clocks. All clocks. Mine's inauthentic, but it works fine. On the hour, a wooden bird peeks out the window while a cuckoo sounds. There's a switch in the back to disable the cuckoo mechanism. Hey there, Regina. How you doing? I hope you're okay. It distracts me when it's turned on. I like being able to concentrate without worrying about the time. This is a style of a double bell alarm clock that was mass manufactured as early as the 1920s. During World War II, clock companies were shut down to make weapons for war. That's why American or British clocks in 1943 or 1944 are exceedingly rare. One store in Chicago advertised that they had 1,500 clocks for sale during the clock drought. She knows a lot about clocks, holy. Is, Fairy 3 doing its thing? Or is it not working? I want one of them too. This is a mechanical mantle clock. I found it in a neighbor's garbage bin back when I lived at home. Oh, the fairy thing did happen. Cool. I had to check, because, like, my brain's really, like, out of it at the moment. I'm, like, super tired. So if I sound a little out of energy, that would be why. I took it, went to my porch to repair it. The only thing wrong with it was the misaligned wheel. One of the neighbors came out to watch me. After I got it working again, we argued about whose clock it was. She tried to take it from me, so I disabled the wheel again. She grabbed it and put it back in the garbage, then stomped inside her house. I don't know why. I took it out of her garbage again and went home before she could yell at me. People are weird when I go through their trash. She is obsessed. Okay, so she's obsessed with clocks. Did she what? She's crawling? Okay, I guess it's because, like, she has to crawl to get out. So this is all hand-drawn, huh? It's more like a... like, what do you call it? I know it's a parallax background, but it kind of reminds me of, like, a pixelated version of, like, those pre-rendered backgrounds you get in, like, PlayStation games. On a smooth piece of wood are ceramic bowls formed into the shape of a human head. Bottle-cap eyes gaze listlessly. Popcorn kernel teeth jut out from an elongated melting wax jaw. I've heard that art historians are able to derive meaning from an artistic work, even in the absence of its artist. This piece has no special meaning. Oh, if we want to talk morbid, has anyone ever seen the collection of paintings by, what was his name? I mean, if we're gonna talk about, like, really messed up art, but that's really interesting, Ooh. Oh, hello, Akru. Sorry, my raid, like, went silent halfway through that. How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. How was your golfing? I hope it was good. I am pretty tired at the moment, but it's not a problem. I was just going on a bit of a tangent on this game in regards to an artist. So there was a guy who painted paintings, let's see. There was a guy who was painting paintings as he was going mad. His name was Brian Charnley. And he did, like, a series of, like, his self-portraits. If you're not in, like, a super bad place and you want something interesting to look up Brian Charnley's works. They're very interesting. Minutes been treating you well? It has. Yeah, we're playing Corinne today. I went on a tangent because we're talking about art. But yeah, Brian, actually I'll put it in chat just in case, because my pronunciation might make it sound weird, but Brian Charnley. I would not look up that name if you're in a bit of a weird place yourself, but, it's interesting. It's very interesting. Stacks of brushes, paints, boxes, cardboard shreds, scraps for art and clothes. I don't need to sort any of it because I know where everything is already. Yeah, I'm not really doing, like, any voice acting or anything today, I'm just sort of reading, but, yeah. So we'll do this for about 2 hours-ish today, and I'll try and be as thorough as I can. This is my photo box. Nora gave it to me when I moved in. It keeps all my unused thoughts and ideas together. Getting them out my head helps. I write each idea on a picture from a magazine, then label it with a number and put it into the box. By the way, while I was trying to work towards getting this set up today, I did think to myself, I'm like, you know what, I'll just call this Minutes of Game 104, because it basically is, because I'm gonna have my VTuber model up and everything, so, yeah, there we go. It might have been out for a while, but we've got another one in before the end of the year, so that's cool. I'm up to number 65. Can we run? So far, no. Okay, so... Okay, right, so there's no, like, RPG Maker default menu. I have everything I need to stay clean. This is a dual-side rake pick. I can open many basic locks. I'm not too skilled with picking, but I know the ins and outs of most standard chords. To use it first, you need to put something firm at the entryway to apply tension on the lock. A flat piece of metal is good, but a precision screwdriver can work too. Then you insert the rake pick and move it around. Some locks require you to move the pick in a certain way, but the setup is always the same. I was practicing with it earlier, I shouldn't leave it here. Oh. I put my dirty clothes here. There's a laundromat on the first floor. I don't want to overwash my clothes, I've heard it's bad for the environment. So wait, does she live here? I also accidentally broke one of the washers. Actually, yeah, no, actually, it might be a dream or something, because, like, I said that at the start. She said that she doesn't dream, but I think that this is a dream. I'll change when I take a shower. Will you take a shower? Getting Oblivion's lockpicking minigame. Got out past where I need to go. All I need to get is the living room towel on my clothes rack. Okay. Oblivion's lockpicking minigame. If you want to play a game that rips off the Oblivion lockpicking minigame, try checking out Thief Simulator. It's actually a really fun game. You basically steal from houses. It's basically steal from houses, the game. But, like, every, like, like, lockpicking minigame is pretty much something from, like, Fallout or Skyrim or Oblivion or some kind of Elder Scrolls game. I burnt the noodles. Last time I burnt the noodles, I brought the pot to the sink to pour cold water on it. That just caused smoke to rise everywhere. My eyes watered and everything smelled bad. This time I just left the noodles in the pot. I left my trash on the counter. I don't remember where the trash bags are. I might use some of it for my art anyway. Oh, okay, so she's a hoarder. Okay. Corinne, are you up? Oh, Malcolm's here. I remember now. I ran out of food yesterday. Huh? This is Corinne's hunger level. When Corinne stands still, you can see it in the upper left corner. As hunger rises, Corinne will move slower. It helps reduce hunger. Moving slowly can be dangerous at times. Come to the door when you're ready. Oh, we got some more art here. Cassie's art's quite nice. Oh, we got some, like, movement too. Pog. There you are. Are you doing well today? I'm fine. Let's head down to the mini-mart, okay? Okay, so we have different fonts and different text boxes for different characters. I like that. So we're at 304. There are two old ladies who live on either side of me. One of them friendly, the other is mean. I don't know either of their names. I don't know which one lives in this apartment either. Surely you'd know, because you'd hear, like, exasperated yelling. The other old lady lives. This realized RPG Maker can support multiple fonts. I knew I needed to make every character's box unique. That's cool. Yeah, I do like all the original art. It's very nice. I don't know who lives here. This guy is very tall. Cheese! I don't know why the cheese isn't working. But still, cheese! I don't know who lives here. That's kind of me when I used to live at the Burkhart Hall. Which is cool, I can talk about it now because I no longer live there, but... Squeak! It's like everyone that was around, I didn't really know who they were. I need to go down to the mini-mart first. Oh, there's a save point here. Guess we're gonna go get some snacks. Ooh. Did I hit that, like, at the wrong time there? I don't know. I do like the, angled, like, window light reflection here. That's kinda cool. It's very simple. That's the work computer for the manager of the building. I've heard you can pop keys off of a keyboard. Might be fun to make some art out of them. I'd get in trouble if I took them. Everything alright, Corinne? Yeah. I should go to the mini-mart. There's a fire hydrant here. They should have one on every floor. This is the manager's suite. Seth lives here. I'll try and stay away from him. So the character moves really slow, but I assume that's like intentional or whatever. I assume the areas aren't gonna be that big. Oh, we got some more art. That's a very short lady? Like the slide in there though. Hey Corinne, it's good to see you. Hi Lyle. I gotta run, but come see me later. I found something cool that you could add to one of your art projects. I like his text flip sound, it's pretty good. Hey, it's an O-tone boy. Okay. I'll find all sorts of strange things and brings them to me. I like it. Do you know what you want, Corinne? Let's shop. I need some proteins and some snacks. After I get the food, I need to check out with Zach at the cash cage. A 6-pack of soda cans. Are they sugar-free? Fizziness burns my nose, so I have to shake it to get all the Why would you do that? That's the best part! Why can't it just start without the bubbles? Have you tried orange juice? We'll hold fire a minute. Laundry detergent. Nora takes care of my laundry each month. I could do it, but she hates how I do it. So I just let her do it. Let me ask, is it just bare onesies? Instant oatmeal balls. These are sugary, but I'll still eat them. I like the little reaching. She's so short, man. Each tile has a different food in it, by the way. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Teriyaki pork jerky. This is a salty snack full of protein. That'd be kind of more my thing. It's very chewy and I don't like that. I beg to differ. It tastes better when I put it in a blender. Don't do that! Potato chips. They're salty and crunchy. They don't have enough protein, but they're edible. Personal hygiene. I have what I need in my bathroom already. I don't want that. This one we can't interact with. Package of marshmallow and cream and candy snowballs. I don't like how fluffy these feel in my mouth, so I just swallow them. How? Aren't they kind of big? Camel cakes. They're a package of 2 lumps of cake. They have a crunchy, sugary coating that's supposed to mimic sand. There's an orange filling inside, and I try and eat around it. Man. That shelf is empty. I guess it is, yeah. I thought what I saw on the back looked like kind of like a house, but maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Instant noodle bowl. I burn a microwave cooking. How do you burn noodles? It's like the hardest thing to fuck up. I forgot to put water in the bowl. Man. Actually, we gotta think about this, because it might be a case that, this is like our food later or something. I don't know. I already have that in my basket. Cornmeal. Malcolm loves this stuff. It tastes really dry to me, so I have to drink it with water. Hey Doctor, how you doing? Yeah, no, I am enjoying it. It's pretty cool. A pre-packaged salad. It comes with shredded Swiss cheese, croutons, and some chicken cubes. Dude, I'd have that in a heartbeat, man. The lettuce looks a little slimy. I suppose it depends where you're getting it from, right? Cute costume. Are you a furry? Ow! It's just what was next on my clothing rack. No. Yeah, never mind. Half gallon of milk. Milk tastes like thick water or runny glue. Depends what milk you're drinking. I'm not gonna lie. Really depends. A carton of eggs. I think the ones in my fridge are starting to stink. I should replace them. Oh yeah, this is an incredibly American thing. So in America, and I don't know if it's like Canada as well, but you refrigerate your eggs because your eggs are washed. I don't know. Refrigerating eggs is a weird concept to me, but that is a cultural thing. I'll just respect it. Beer. I can't buy that. I don't want to buy that. Bottled water. Just drink from the sink. That's fair. I respect that. Absolutely an American thing, yeah. Yeah, we just keep, like, eggs in just a cool, dry place, and then we just, like, crack them out when we want them. Peanut butter, jelly, and bread. The sweetness of a peanut butter jelly sandwich is sickening. I'll still eat them. I'm not a fan of peanut butter sandwiches. I've never been, like, I've never been into peanuts. I've never really been into, like, nuts. I don't know. Are you ready to check out, Corinne? Doesn't look like you picked up out enough to last a week. I should get more food? I'll skip pork jerky then. Plain natural nuts? Fair enough. I don't think we talked to this guy yet. Good evening, Corinne, Malcolm. Good evening, Seth. Corinne, you staying out of trouble? I hate questions like these. The obvious answer is yes, but the way it's phrased is ambiguous. Am I actively trying to stay out of trouble? Not really. You know, if you stay quiet like that, it makes you sound suspicious. Staying out of trouble. So why is there a door icon next to his dialogue? Am I... Have you paid rent yet? Tomorrow is April 1st. Nora does it for me. Your sister, gotcha. She'll be here tomorrow. You know the building owner has a fit if I don't get everyone's rent on time. Seth, did you hold any large packages in the mailroom today? There's one I'm waiting for. No, but maybe Corinne stole it. I didn't. I didn't. Don't worry, miss. Also, is she supposed to say I didn't twice? I don't know. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. I've kept my eye on her. Good. I just want to get food and get out of here. Never got a sweet tooth. Pretty much anything sweetened is a turn off for me. So, weird my parents out. Hardly... I don't mind sweet things. For some reason, there's certain sweet things I don't like. Like, for some reason, I don't like sweet popcorn. I just don't. Like, if you give me, like, popcorn, I want just plain salt. And that's it. I don't want, like, any embellishments or anything. But for the most part, sweet things are kind of my thing. It depends what it is. Hey, Zach, we're ready to check out. About time. You hiding anything, Corinne? No. She's good, Zach. Popcorn you refuse as well. You don't even like them unflavored? Fair enough. She's good, Zach. I have money here. Ah! Oh. Blood. Oh my god! What the fuck? Nathan, I've got you. Seth, you're going to be okay. What happened? I'm calling 911. Is Lily safe? I'll check on her. Right? This is what we're gonna do. Help me count. See the bill she dropped on the floor? Help me count. Don't look. Help me count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? You're doing good. Couldn't he just, like, scurry her away from here? I feel like just not be in front of the big blood pile. Also, like, as someone who has anxiety myself, I never found counting really helped that much. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I never found, like, counting did a huge amount for me. But, maybe everyone's different. Take a deep breath before you say each number. 6, 7. Hurry it up, you two. I'm sorry, Mr. Scott. She's almost done. That's the last one, Corinne. Good job. Hand them here. And you stand? Okay. It's a distraction that's important. Some distractions work better than others for folks. Fair enough. Keep the change. I'll pay you back later, okay, Corinne? I guess it's like the same practice as like when someone's about to stick a needle in you and you're afraid of needles kind of thing. The problem is I know when that conversation comes up, so that doesn't work on me either. Yeah. Unfortunately, I tend to overthink things, but that's just me. Good, now we should get back. If you're scared, you can come to my place for a little bit. Okay. So this must be like a nightmare or something. I'm sorry, he's gone. This is fucked up. What can I do to help, Seth? Lock the doors until the police arrive. Sweep the floors to make sure everyone is safe in their apartments. I'm on it. How do we say this name? Isem? Esme? Not sure. I'm really sorry, I'm gonna butcher this one. Wait, no, don't come in. Nathan is... Damn it, not like this. What's going on? Where's Nathan? Esme, stop. Don't look, he's gone. Esme. Okay, cool. We'll say Esme. It's a nickname for Esmeralda. Okay, I didn't know that. I had a dragon named Esmeralda in, one of the games I used to play a long time ago. Don't look, he's gone. What? No, I was out for only 10 minutes. No! Nathan! Lily, where's Lily? I'm sorry, Esme. Please don't go up there, please. Sala, what happened? We can talk about it at my place. The police are on their way. We're going to find out who did this. Ow! No, it was only 10 minutes. Esme, please. Please come with me. Everyone's doing what they can to help. Please let me help too. Seth, I don't understand. Stay close to me, Corinne. My apartment's on the 4th floor, alright? Okay. I know an Esme from university, also blonde. Interesting. Intradasting. Would you like to save? Yes, please. Corinne, the police have finished their questioning. They didn't need to talk to you. You can come out now. Yeah, this place is a lot cleaner. I have your stuff in the living room. They didn't take anything. Come look. Here, I didn't touch any of it either, except to put it all together. Are you feeling okay? Do you think you can make it back to your place safely? I know a Zephyr from Twitch, also pumped. I can't say I'm that IRL though. But that's what a VTuber is all about. Fake persona, baby. Why can't I stay here? Corinne, I have stuff I need to take care of. I need privacy. Why can't you take me home? Sorry, there's work I need to do. Right now. Wait, why is that path shaded off? We'll catch up later, I promise. Why is that pathway cut off? Why is Malcolm acting like this? He's never done this to me before. What do I do now? Bob said he had some new materials for me. But there might be a killer in the building. Why couldn't Malcolm come with me? I don't know what to do. I don't like this feeling. Corinne's stress level. Stress rises, Corinne will be able to make a fewer rational decisions. Sus.jpg. Restful sleep reduces stress, but also increases hunger. So you've got another sort of thing to bear in mind. It's a little more eerie now. Ooh, 403's got something weird on its door. Haphazard pink streaks cover much of this door. Can't decipher any intent behind them. Whether they're from pink paint or recently cleaned up blood, can't tell. I don't know who lives here. I don't hear anything. I do like the little move up to the door kind of thing. That's pretty cool. What's if we stay still now? We can see that I think it's nighttime. I think. Or maybe it's nearly nighttime or something. There's nothing notable about this door. I don't know who lives here. Yeah, the leaning animation's really cool. Like, it's literally like 3 frames. Two silver and gold helium-filled balloons are tied to this door's handle. Tiny squares of foil refract against the light, causing rainbows. Metal-coated balloons like these are the cause of hundreds of power outages. It's illegal to release one outside. Did you ever... There was that one incident, it was like a balloon disaster where, loads of... Yeah. It was Balloon Fest 86 in Cleveland. They released 1.5 million balloons, and it ended up causing like traffic chaos, and fatal crashes and shit like that. It was absolutely bonkers. Like, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You can look up Cleveland Balloon Fest 86 and you'll see like the thing about it. Like, it's insane that even happened, but yeah. There you go. There's some context behind maybe why Corinne said that. The lettering says, just married. I don't know who lives here. Hear faint music playing inside. There are people talking, but I can't hear them while the music is playing. Saw a YouTube video of that incident? Most likely, yeah. There's a number of videos on YouTube that like talk about it. What is this door at the end? Oh, save point. Oh, where? Don't want to get stuck in a slow elevator with anyone dangerous. Is that like Judge Dredd on the door? The door is... oh, it's an owl. Never mind, it's not Judge Dredd. On the door is a roosting owl made of pressed metal. Its eyes are angled to reflect the light, causing them to glow. The wire and glue used to connect the pieces feels impersonal, suggesting it was purchased from a home decor store. Ah, the range. I don't know who lives here. I don't hear anything. And this is like an alternate route. Are we gonna get chased in this game? I like the save card art. That's pretty good. I've already said it a lot of times, but the art in this game is pretty good. I like the indentations in the floor. That's pretty neat. And like the carpets have got like a gravelly texture to them. Who lives here? And also with the lighting, like the lighting is kind of like, it's like just like literally drawn on shadows, which is kind of cool. Rather than like your typical lighting. It's a bit weird that you walk on top of it, but like for the type of game it is, I don't think it's an issue. I don't know which old lady lives here. I don't hear anything. Don't feel safe enough to go to sleep yet. So we're not going to bed. We're gonna explore until we run into the danger. Yeah, now she's just kind of inspecting the doors, I guess. The peephole in the store looks larger than the rest of the doors. I don't know who lives here. I hear some strange murmuring, but can't make out what's being said. I'm gonna listen some more. Hello. It's Auron. It looks kind of like Auron. Hello there. I find many things interesting about this situation. Would you care to hear about them? I promise this will be worth your time. Auron. As I was reading a good book, I heard the faintest scratch upon my door. Being sociable, I said to myself, Dimitri, you should go see who or what that is. Imagine my surprise when all I saw were a pair of barriers through my peephole. And that was the least interesting thing about this whole affair. Do you know what's more intriguing than that? No? Two people, I'd say, are around your age just departed this realm. And yet you're here alone, bereft of any mystery machine companions. Scooby-Doo? I would wager you're not trying to find the killer. That you'd mean you're not a friend of Nathan or Lily. In fact, I believe you didn't even know them. Is that correct? Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm not interested in why you're eavesdropping on my apartment. What entices me is where you've come from. You certainly aren't one of Maddox's kids. This isn't his weekend with them. Your hair isn't bedraggled either, so you're likely to be a vagrant who wandered in. Scooby-Doo. Nice. You live here. You probably lived here for a while even, yes? Yes. And that is my conundrum. In my 5 months of residency, I've not seen you a single time. The people in this building may all be socially inept, but you, young lady, are a veritable recluse. Would it kill you to be more social? Given that I've had to carry this entire conversation on my own, perhaps it is what would lead you to your ultimate demise. He's talking about death a lot. Humans are social creatures. I don't understand how people like you can go through life so maladapted, so feeble, so weak. In all matters of the universe and beyond, human potential is limitless. And this is what you do with your... Oh god. I feel like Cassie is setting up this guy to be like a bad guy, but maybe he isn't? I don't know. It's too late for you. I blame your forebears, no pun intended. Seeing you here now with that look in your eyes, I believe that you're hopeless. Prove me wrong if you can. In the meantime, be gone, or else I shall call the police. Okay. Good day. I don't know, it'd be too obvious if he was a bad guy. I don't want the cops to be called on me again. Last time it was very painful. I don't want to think about it. Whatever, I'll stay away from his door. I feel like the twist is that maybe Corinne is the murderer. I don't know. There's a face on this door. There's probably like some kind of Silent Hill stuff where it's like kind of like a madness moment. Corinne is sus. I think she's sus. There's a large paw-shaped sticker on this door. The design is marked with K9 on the central pad. I don't know who lives here. Maybe a Doctor Who nut? I don't hear anything. Man, one of the best parts about Doctor Who was fucking K9, man. And then they just got, as quick as they brought him back, that was when they got rid of him. Ow! Getting bonkered. Oh, the old lady is here. Over here? Who is she talking to? Is she gonna get murdered? I kinda wanna follow her. Colder. Warmer. East? Who's this guy? Hey you, come here. This smells really good. What? Oh. Number 1? It does smell rather nice in there. Why are they smelling doors? What are you squawking about here, Lockhart? East, I didn't know you cooked. Why wouldn't I cook? Jesus, cooking is a basic human skill. Oh, she didn't like that, did she? Wait, let me see that dish. Where did you find a Zephyr cultivar of summer squash? I don't usually see these in the market. Ah, yes, Zephyr. Are you lost? I'm gonna get the word. Ishikawa? Zephyr mentioned. Nice. No, sir, Mr. East. Miss Lockhart suggested I smell your cooking. What's a Zephyr cultivar? See how this slice of squash shifts from yellow to green? Most summer squash is all yellow. I have a pot on the stove that needs tending to. If you two want to continue gawking about my food, have the decency to come in and do it at my table. Yeah, you know what? Smelling someone's door is kind of weird. That's an invitation, Ishikawa. I really wish you'd call me Ethan, Mr. East. And Lockhart wishes I'd call her Starlo. But fine, Ethan, come inside. And don't let any wild animals in. I think my only... I think it's really hard for a game like this, but like my only thing so far is there's a lot of characters that have been introduced in a very short amount of time. But it's still pretty cool. Is this how people are supposed to react to murders? I still think she's in like a dream or something, or like a nightmare. Oh, I keep seeing you around. You know, I think I had a dream about you the other day. Strange world, isn't it? Why would she think that? We haven't met before today. Are you well? That's a frustrating question. I know she's not actually interested in turning this into a full conversation. People ask things without thinking how much effort it takes to give an accurate answer. It's like the how are you question. Like, typically, someone will say, how are you? And then, typically, you'll react with, I'm fine. But, like people are just conditioned to just answer that as, like, the default Skinner box answer. But you might not necessarily feel that way. That's just an easy example. There's no reason to burden her with something neither of us want anyway. Like the upper left corner of the data box has actually some of the characters. Yeah, I realized that's what that meant. When I saw the door, that's what that was supposed to be. Twitch is getting very gremlin-y here, so, I'm gonna have to take a quick pause, for 3 minutes, and then I'll be right back. And we'll go for another hour here. So, let's do that now real quick. Want to make sure you're not missing shit. Alright, just getting back into it. I thought I may as well just, like, preempt and, be here. So, yeah, we'll keep going for a bit. I didn't want to start this maybe cutscene here and, have it, like, just explode to ads, because Twitch is garbage for that. The Bennett teens are dead. They're what? Very fucking dead. The cops came by and asked a bunch of people questions. What do you mean? Someone's murdered them, Ethan. Not just killed, taken apart, blood everywhere. Like that music video, back when those were made all the time. Nice. Hey there, Theo. Garth Brooks, the Red Strokes. Red everywhere, splashed everywhere. Someone should have noticed, right? You'd think, unless most of the damage was after they were dead. What do the shows call it? Post-mortem? Someone painted crazy shit on the walls in blood. You can't do that with your victim thrashing on the floor trying to stop you from murdering them. Nate made it down to the mini-mart before dying. Some information I just wish you wouldn't volunteer so freely, Lockhart. Who would? Someone in this building? You can rule out Seth and the Bear Girl. They were down there too. Bear Girl? This is another one of your furry things? Oh, she's real this time. Normally I'd say that in the first place to look as the domestic dwelling, but Seth wouldn't hurt a fly. And Esme and Seth dating? It's complicated, but I have seen them around each other. Bennett was taking pictures of some homeless person the other day. What? Why? Let me finish my goddamn story and I'll tell you why. She's a photographer by hobby, maybe by trade too. She's into the capture life when it isn't looking thing. Takes your picture when you least expect it. No consent, huh? How do you know all this? Because I talk to my neighbors, Ethan. Try it sometime. Wish I could talk to my neighbors. My neighbors are not very social. And I don't blame them for it, because I'm not social either. You can practice on me. In fact, I bet your apartment is lacking in plant life, and I can come over to help decorate it. That will break the ice. Damn it, Lockhart. Here, eat up. No more interruptions. So, the homeless guy. Maybe it was one too many things in a day for him, because he jumped at Bennett and fought for her camera. It's an expensive thing, too. I happened to be coming home and saw Seth asking the guy to let go, while Esme just struggled there. I did what any upstanding citizen would do, and I socked him one. Surprised him enough to knock him back so we could all get inside safely. You, Mr. Scrawny, punched a bum? Heh. I'd appreciate it if he didn't laugh. My knuckles were bruised for days. Esme didn't ask permission to take his picture. When he protested, he got hit. Why do they think this is funny? Anyway, in the aftermath, I asked what they were doing out there together. They were coy enough with their answers that they said more with how little they said. Wait, the kids weren't there? She's a single mother of two who works full-time. Wouldn't blame her for taking some personal time. I think someone could have come in from outside. Maybe there's some camera footage or something. It's not like this place is a bastion of security. Still doesn't explain why, though. Killing teenagers because you didn't want your photo taken is a dramatic escalation. Does there need to be a why? No, but something that violent just feels personal. The police will figure it out. Are you saying to comfort us? Or yourself? Thanks for the meal, Mr. East. Ethan, if you think you'll have trouble sleeping tonight, I have some things that can help. No, not pot. Just herbal teas and such if you want them. Ah, yeah, no to drugs. Or pot, I have that too. I have a long night of work ahead of me, but thank you for the offer, Miss Lockhart. This is cool. What engine is this? This is MZ, according to Cassie. It's a pretty cool one so far. The art is very nice. How you doing, Nerd Mansion? Funny things how we get through the work little stuff. Ever tried edibles? Should get out of your hair. You don't need an excuse to leave, Ethan. The door's right there. My favorite, like, call to anyone saying, I'm leaving, My favorite comeback is, this is an airport. You don't need to announce your we don't need to announce your departure here, mate. Yes, Mr. East. I should go somewhere else. Alright. Okay, let's check this one. Nothing notable about this door. I don't know who lives here. Don't hear anything. Hey, what happened to the big guy? There was like a big guy that came in, right? There was a big guy near the start that seemed really friendly. Maybe he's not friendly. Yeah, Lyle. We love a good red herring in this house. Lyle lives here. Actually, speaking of... Don't hear anything. In case anyone needs to help as a superintendent. Wow, that's sure helpful. That's sure helpful. There's nothing notable about this door. I don't know who lives here. I'm gonna build up a conspiracy theory for Lyle. I don't hear anything. Because if I were to write a story about who murdered who... Camera in the corner and its light is on. Why is it there? There aren't any cameras on the 3rd floor. Not going any closer to the camera, man. No fun allowed. No fun allowed. There's another save point here. Maybe it's telling us something. Ooh. Tonal shift. Who's smoking here? You can't smoke indoors. Get lost, kid. You're not my type. What does that mean? Why? I'm waiting for someone. And you'll just ruin everything. Now scram. I don't like this man. Aww. No. 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 Mac and cheese isn't even variety compared to ramen, man. Is this how you always eat? I don't really feel like cooking when I get home. I had a salad for lunch, it's fine. What are you worried about? My blood pressure? No, not exactly. Tell me your salad at least had some protein on it. Real protein, not just shreds of cheese. You need a bit of, like, that chicken, right? You need a bit of chicken. Why is he giving the guy such a hard time about what he wants? There we go. There was a chicken breast, and I had yogurt for breakfast. Anyway, thank you for your concern, officer? No, not a cop. Retired Officer Stone. Early retirement. I bet he's gonna get stabbed. I joined to help someone, not mingle with a crowd of bullies who see civilians as target practice. You can call me Charlie. Ethan Ishikawa. Look, I won't give you any more shit about your instant crap if you come and have dinner with Missy and me. I'll sleep better knowing you have real food in your stomach. You'll be doing me a favor, really. Isn't taking meals from strangers something that men in your line of work recommend against? Oh, come on, I've seen you around here for how long, Mr. Ishikawa? That hardly makes us strangers. I couldn't impose. You look like you have something in the way of your plans tonight already, given how much you're bullying. Why wouldn't he just say no? I don't know why people come up with excuses when they want to say no. I'd just say no. I'm not gonna do while we're on lockdown? Lockdown? God bless their souls. Someone off the Bennett teams. We're being held here until the forensic team finishes their work. So I'm planning on going on bacon and eggs. But it's fine if you'd rather not, man. Really, we'll get you another time. Come on, Missy. Let's leave him to his Mac. Bacon and eggs is pretty good, not gonna lie. This job isn't worth it. Right, another weirdo. What a dickhead. Actually, let's sit still for a minute. We're getting hanky. Hey! You're not allowed to be in here unattended. I should leave before I get in trouble again. Man! Can I talk to you again? No. Storage, staff only. It's locked. Don't hear anything. I certainly hope not. Well, these are just the stairs. Let's go this way, if we can go this way. That's like a laundromat. Not exactly a clandestine spot for a trade, Ash. You know there are cameras in here, right? We need to announce to the world our business, Bella. If you actually think those cameras are worth a damn, well, it wouldn't be the only useless thing in this room. Tell me, did Cyrus corrupt you into being an asshole? Or were you an asshole before you moved in together and I never saw this side of you? Or were you both decent people and living together turned you both into assholes? Inquiring minds want to know. That's like asking if you were born a bitch or evolved into one through a series of unfortunate events. That depends on who you ask. If you ask my folks, they'll probably tell you that I popped out a bad apple and it just got worse from there. I don't have time for sob stories. Excuse me? Sob story? In all the time you've known me, have I ever tried to give you a sob story about my life? I chose to live this way because I love it. I tried being a dancer, but that's too much fucking work for little reward. So take your belief that I'm looking for pity and shove it. Aha. What do you want this stuff for anyway? If you're looking for someone to tell you it's a bad idea, you're talking to the wrong guy. But I'll make sure you have a clean needle to put between your toes. Wow, what? First of all, I wouldn't ask you for advice on how to make the fucking grass grow. Secondly, I'm here now because I want to make a purchase from you. Expecting a lecture only on the evils of drugs would be the last thing I'd come to you. Oh, okay, yeah, it seemed like that's where it was going. And thirdly, if I'm such a bitch and you obviously don't care for my company, why bother to respond to my texts? Why do you even speak to me? I swear, it's like you want to like me, but then you hate yourself for wanting that. You done? I like the little exhale emote there. Yes, Ash, I'm done. Hey, why does it matter why I talk to you? Really shouldn't. Sorry for accidentally giving a fuck for a moment. What happened again? Make a lot of assumptions about people, you know that? I never called you a bitch. Also, you still have to pay me. Here. Count it if you want. Great. Now here's some free medical advice. If you end up taking too much of this, you could end up having a heart attack. So, eat some Cheerios. Hi, Bella. It was great catching up with you. Bitch. Wow. They're so nice to each other. Very deserving of each other's company. Right. Oh, there's some people on the other side now. I guess that was kind of like a progress of events. So Seth is there. I wish there was more I could have done, Charlie. What else could any of us have done? I mean, besides being at the right place at the right time. The good news is this case is too interesting. What's that supposed to mean? Weird symbols on the walls, blood everywhere, 2 young adults dead. Departments eat that stuff up. Whoever did this now has everyone's attention. Everyone wants to be the guy that nabs the sickest untouchable freak in town. Great, all eyes are on whoever did it, and he's invisible. And that's the end of this security cam video. So many people going in and out between noon and 3. And they all have alibis. No signs of forced entry. No signs of struggle in the hallway. No witnesses. And the wasp nest in Esme's window hasn't been disturbed, so we can rule out fire escape entry too. As far as we can tell, there aren't really any signs that there even was a killing. But I'm going to rule out the possibility of possession by an evil spirit. It's a joke, Seth. We have to be missing something. We aren't missing anything. Let the detectives do their job. If you see something suspicious, call the department. Otherwise, don't go looking for trouble. You aren't going to handle whatever you find anyway. I know you want to help, but the best thing you can do is be there for Esme. The cops are doing their thing. Lara's keeping the roof door locked. The son's patrolling the building. It's not Lyle's son. That's not the point. You need to sleep. There's a bed in your place that has a woman who needs you to keep her warm. I don't want her to get any worse than she already is. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry if I'm misreading stuff. I am very tired. Thanks, Charlie. Hey there, Corinne. Stay safe, alright? Last thing we need is a second incident in this building. Take the east stairwell back to your place, okay? That way you won't have to walk past the, crime scene. If you run into Jake, he'll probably escort you. Maybe he'll assure you that he hasn't seen anything suspicious. Okay. Right, but I should try and find Jake first. She listening in? Hey, what are you doing, slut? What are all these notes? Why are you writing numbers? One sec. Esme, what's going on? You're worrying me. Have you talked to anyone? Or have you just been doing whatever it is that you're doing? Did. Sorry. Seth, I was on the phone with my mother. Why? I didn't have anyone else to talk to, okay? I'm a few seconds away from going crazy, so please stop with the judgmental questions and let me fucking explain. You tried to make it my fault. I was crying, Seth. I've been trying so hard to believe that it isn't my fault. I'm sorry. And then she brought up how she warned me that I moved in, that this building was a haven for serial killers. Ignore her. She's trying to get to you. No, Seth. This building is literally a haven for serial killers. Oh no, that can't be right. I would have heard something like that. You didn't, because this building used to be a hotel. Ever hear of the Sunset Killer? Yeah, but this was a building where those murders took place. It was closed in 1921, and then again in 1957, and it wasn't retrofitted into an apartment complex until the 1980s. Hold on. The history is buried on the internet. There's no doubt this used to be the Sunset Hotel. Here, look at these photos. The building's the same shape in this one. Here's another angle where you can see the background on that interstate on-ramp is 2 miles north of here. There's no on-ramp on our street. Exactly! So I found a website that has all sorts of interstate history and trivia. What? See this? The junction closed shortly after it was built, and it was relocated to Windsor after some shady lobbying. Esme, let's go to bed, please. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not without precedent. There have been 2 copycat killers since then. This can't be healthy for you to be obsessing over. Obsessing? I think I'm obsessing. Wrong choice of words, sorry. Seth, I'm going to ask you a question that I don't want to know the answer to. I need you to answer it truthfully. Of course I will. Ask away. Did the killer carve numbers into Lily's body? What? Jesus, Esme. Why'd you want to know something like that? Did the killer carve numbers into my daughter? He did. Seth, I need help. If I show the cops this pile of cryptic notes, do you think... You know they'll think I'm hysterical. You even thought I was. You know I can't just sit around. I have to do this. For Lily and Nate. And if you really care about me, you'll help me do this research. Alright. Make a pot of coffee. Coffee won't be enough. Bring the rum too. There we go, that was worth doing. I could have easily have just gone back to the exploring, but I do try and check if I can. Oh, whoops. Sorry again, like my brain is like going soup now, so... See how far we can get. If worse comes to worse, I don't know how long this demo is, but I could pick this up again next Saturday. It is gonna depend on the, the time though. I'll probably just have to be late again like this. Probably get about halfway done. Who's this person? You Jake? What? Who wants to know? Corinne. You Jake? Yeah, I'm keeping watch. I've never seen you before. I live here. That doesn't answer the question. You're looking kinda suspicious. Hey Game Roots, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. So, there's been a double murder. You could be the killer. I'm not. Do you have any proof? It's a stupid question. How do I prove a negative? Well, you could have an alibi. Where were you when the murders took place? She was with that guy, right? At the mini-mart. Seth was there too. Oh. Yeah, Seth is on the level. He helped me get this gig, in fact. So, get this. I was a tiny bit behind on my rent at my last place. This is a game of games. Hey there, gamers, have you played this before? I talked to the landlord and he's all, sure, just get it to me. And I told him I had a job lined up. Everything was cool. And the job, I showed up and they left without me. Jerks. Hey, no big deal, right? I told the landlord I'd find something, and he was all, sure. We had a gentleman's agreement that I will make good. Why is he telling me this? So right away I got to the next morning, early, and put applications in all over the place. I got home late. I ran into the landlord, and he was all pissed because I didn't answer the phone when he called. Explained I was disconnected. I mean, you should have known that's what busy signal meant, right? This is a lot to keep track of. But no, he just assumed I was ignoring his calls. I promised him I'd find something. I had a lead. I got up right away the next morning to check on the lead, but it ended up being a waste of time. They wanted me to hustle the strip. You know how awful that work is, especially once it gets hotter in a couple of months. Do you? I got got back to the apartment building and all my stuff was on the curb. Everything I own. Like it's a pile of junk. A junk evicted me. I don't even think that's legal. I'm supposed to get 3 notices, right? I don't know. Definitely didn't get 3. Plus, we had an agreement. I would have been fine if my stupid boss hadn't fired me last week. That guy was such a weed. Being a captive audience for someone else's problems. Doesn't matter what I say. Just wants to talk at someone. He could have given me time to find another place if he was gonna do that. He made some excuse about how I lied about my age on my application. But come on, I'll be 18 next year. Adults are all jerks. Things were fine until I got illegally evicted. Would Seth illegally evict us? What? These things are just thinking them because they're the quotations. I'm not sure. Never mind. So I told Lyle I was kind of low on cash. My dad was a good friend of his. I'm practically Lyle's son now, right? He gave me a spot on his couch, and now I do security duty here. Story over. Did you find out anything about the killer? You could probably ask Seth about that. I'm not sure if I should say. Seth told me to find you. Anyway, I could go for a bagel sandwich. See you. Talking to people is exhausting. I need some rest soon. Dude, I need some fucking rest soon. Holy shit, I'm like... I hate being like this, but like, I am, like, really falling asleep at the moment. We'll see how much further we can go. It is not because the game is boring or anything, it is literally just because I have been up since 7 AM. Why are you calling me on a Saturday evening? No, it's okay. What am I looking up? Send 10 villas? We have that covered already. What happened to Randy? Parentheses. Yes, in parentheses. Nobody is cheaper than Randy, Mr. Stroud. Let me give him a call. I can probably talk him down a little. Till it's a problem on the job, I don't care about his meth use. Besides, work is more accurate these days. A lot of drug users in this. No, sir. It's someone else's tragedy. What I'm saying is, I can't even leave my apartment without bumping into at least one weirdo. The place is like a magnet for them. After a while, it seems just like background noise. Because it's in a prime location and the rent is the lowest in the area. Everybody's cheap these days. Might even be a nice place back when it was built. Been to Los Angeles a few times, went to Disneyland once. Like the idea of traveling, but I don't get a lot of time off. Sorry, yes sir, I'll see what I can do. Have a good weekend in Paris, Mr. Stroud. What a thankless job. I have more in common with machines than with people. Yeah, that's Lyle's house, isn't it? We gotta make it back to our place, right? Good morning, Toothless. I hope you're well. I am very tired here, but we are getting there. I will let you know tomorrow, between 11 AM and 2 PM will just be Digimon. We're still doing that until we beat the game, basically, so... Shit. I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh my god, I am really not giving this game the respect it deserves. Holy shit. Thank you for the throwing. Appreciate it. Exhausted. Actually, I'll tell you what. This might be a good stopping point. I'm gonna go save. Just because I'm really tired. I feel like I'm not... Start stream I was okay. Like, but now I'm like falling over. And, I'm not giving the game the respect it deserves. right, practicing new card levitating trick you bought on Amazon and watching Epic Zephyr stream. Thank you. I wish I could make the end of the stream a little more epic, but my energy is spent. No, I appreciate it. Alright, let's save. So, we are ready to do the next chapter, which is a nice start. I assume this is where shit's gonna get, like, crazy. Yeah, story recap when you reload your games. You can pause at any time. That's awesome. I'm gonna stop here. I'm really sorry about stopping, like, half hour before I said I was gonna stop, but I really feel like I'm phoning it in with my reading at the moment. I really like the game. I think there's a lot of characters that have been introduced quite quickly, which is a lot to kind of get into. But like the art is fucking nice in this game. Like the flow of the game is nice too. I think the characters are interesting. Yeah, no, I really like this game. Who's streaming RPG Maker? I really have to go. Let's see. I will upload this to my YouTube VOD channel tomorrow. I'll probably do it after I've done. I'll probably do it after I've done. Oh my god, I'm really tired. Holy shit. I'll do it after I've done Time Stranger tomorrow. There is a guy streaming RPG Maker right now, but I don't know what this streamer is like, so we are gonna gamble today. And I'll raid this guy. Again, thank you for being here. Sorry for being so tired, and I'm gonna crash in my bed just across the way in a moment here, so have a good one. All the best.